What's up, YouTube? Slim here, Team Symmetry, here to give you guys what I know you've been waiting for. This is my reflection video on the regionals that just took place in San Jose, California yesterday. For those of you who don't know, it was amazing. It was ridiculous at the same time. There was over 540 people. There was 10 rounds, you guys. We were literally there from 8 in the morning till about 9 at night. It was a very exhausting day, and it was just, I mean, it was amazing, like, to say the least. So, like I spent most of my time, recording videos for you guys, giving you guys live coverage of, what was going on, who was playing what, what was expected, what were cool techs, all of that. My teammates, Adrian and all of them were also on the camera, doing that and just recording me as I walked around, talking to people and, just getting everyone's insight. Um, like what I was expecting was that we're gonna have a lot of agents that are gonna win this thing. We're gonna have a lot of Lightsworn or Twilight are gonna win this thing, and that actually was not the case. I don't actually know the results because I left and did not find out the top 8, but I can probably find out and let you guys know what happened. But I'm gonna get into it pretty quick. So what ended up happening was I decided to run Tech Genis at the last minute, pure Tech Genis with Tengu, all that stuff like the Nationals build, and you know, I think it was an okay decision. Like I had play tested with the smoke screen, and the problem was that the GBs were too inconsistent, and also the fact that both GB and TG are both stun decks. One single side deck could kill them both. So it was for that reason that I felt I should run, one straight deck and then have a side deck to counter, all my worst matches. So for me, I started off round one. I ended up playing against Frog Monarch. I 2-0'd it. MVP of the deck was I'd honestly have to say Horn of the Phantom Beast. Game one and game two was definitely Valor because I Valored Caius, I TGEM1'd it, attacked again, and that was pretty much it. Um, and deck worked really well, so I was happy. Round two, I played against Malefic. The MVP was TG1 EM1, hands down. I EM1 and took Malefic Cyber End, and I had a 4,000 beater on the field, and I just like attack. It was basically game. Really cool Malefic player though. He was running Future Visions, which was really cool. I really like Malefic. I'll probably make them as my next deck. Like I want to run fun decks, so that's what I'm planning to do. Um, Round three, I played against Black Wings, which I did not expect at all. Like, no offense to any Blackwing player, but I didn't expect Black Wings, to appear that quickly in the event. I won game one. He got me really bad game two. A Kalut like killed me. His one Kalut, he had one card in hand. It was Kalut. It killed me, and and then round three, I got him by playing very conservatively and just attacking with Werewolf. So it was a really good game three. Game four, if I remember correctly, I played against a really cool player, Vincent Tran. Big shout out to him. He's a really cool guy. We chilled most of the day in San Jose. He was also running Tech Genis. However, the difference was that he was maining Beast King Barbaros, which killed me. Like, it was amazing. We had probably one of the best games you could ever see. We went to time, and the problem was that in time, my life points were lower. And when he top decked another Beast King Barbaros, it was like I either warning it and go down to 600, or I lose that very turn. Unfortunately, I knew I wasn't going to win that one, and I gave it to him. I said, man, you got it. Congratulations. Take it home for TG. Um, like I'm trying to remember the rest of the rounds, you guys, but like round 4, 5, 6, I played random decks, and I actually lost to a Gravekeeper player. A really cool guy. He's one of my subs here. If he sees this video, I hope he'll comment. Shout out to Hamilton, I believe that was your name. A really cool Asian guy. His Gravekeepers were really good. He got me really good. His Wonder Wand play was really pro, and it made me believe that maybe I could have made GK work. I just decided not to, and maybe for the next event I'll try to make them work again. But it definitely proved to me that Gravekeeper is still very important in this format, and the main deck of Starlight Road is also very important. So big shout out to him. He gave me a really good match, and I really enjoyed it. Played against some X Sabers, played against some other stuff. Around nine, or I was round 9, round 10. I was X3, and I was like, whatever. I could still have a chance to top since I had 2-0'd a lot. Thing was, is that I ended up playing a guy, and a one, game two, he got me. Game three, I opened with the nuts. Like literally, I opened Dark Bribe, I opened Starlight Road, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, and a Tengu. I said everything, summoned Tengu, and he drew a card and like looked like he summoned. I warninged it, and he looked really sad. And like I asked him like, what's wrong? And he's like, well, I'm really trying to get my invite. I'm on the bubble, and it was top 48, and he was like, I've never gotten an invite before, and I don't know why, you guys. Like, I mean, I guess that I was really tired. Number one, and number two, I've got my invites before, and this was only the first regionals. I ended up giving him the match. I said, you know what, go ahead, bro. Take it. I don't need it. And I decided to go out like that. I figured, I was here to make videos. I was here to get the channel, more discovered. I was here to give you guys what you wanted, and I felt that like I did that. So that made me really happy. So I unfortunately did not get my invite, you guys. I'm sorry. But I definitely plan to go to the upcoming regionals and at YCS or whatever, and try my luck there. My analysis of this event was that it was not what I expected at all. I knew there were a lot of agents. I played one TG agents and I was able to 2-0 it because he didn't draw that well. And I mean, like, I didn't feel bad, but it was like at the same time, that deck is so good, you would expect it to do well, but, I just played better. So it was cool though. Like I said, I made a lot of videos that you guys will see. I'm putting them all into one cluster, and it's gonna be crazy, like when I finish. But things I do have to say. I have to say that I underestimated Gravekeeper, and I feel really bad as a Gravekeeper player to have done that. And now I know that I can definitely run Gravekeeper again, and fine tune them to my play style and make them work. Hamilton definitely showed me that, and I really appreciate that, man. Tech Genesis are really good. They did top. Brian Snow brought them to, I believe, a top 8 finish, which is really cool. I don't know what his special techs were. Maybe it was just the way he plays. He's a really good player. He's one of the best players in NorCal on Team BAM, and I don't know what exactly he ran, but it was really good. He did well. I had a lot of other friends do well. A big shout out to my friend Wilson Wong from SF State. He got 12th place with TG Nordics, and it was absolutely amazing, you guys. If I could ever get him to profile his deck, I will, because it is an amazing deck. Him and I play test all the time, and he really gives me a run for my money and probably some of the best games that I ever have when I'm practicing. So big shout out to him. So proud of you, bro, for finishing so strong and getting that invite the way you did. Because he was like 6-0, like round 7. It was like, wow, like, it was amazing. So, big shout out to him for finishing so strong. Big shout out to my boy Lee and to Micah. They both also got their invites. Lee was Zombies, Micah with Lightsworn, with Royal Decree, the old school Lightsworn. Really cool. I feel that Lee had the upper hand. He was one of the few zombie players there that was playing it right and totally threw off his opponent. So he did really well. Micah did really well. Skilled player plus running Decree is amazing. So big shout out to the two of them for doing so well. But yeah, you guys, regionals was really fun. I have to say that, I really enjoyed it, and I really just, felt that, I played my best, and, some decisions I would change. I was only running 13 monsters, you guys. That was a big mistake. My biggest problem when I lost games was that I couldn't draw monsters late game when I needed them, and when my opponent could just top deck one, like, I had no out. Like, my life points were too low to warning or anything, and if I judgmented, I knew I was going to be done. So, I mean, it was a really hard, tough situation for me. So that would be something I definitely change. Also, I noticed that unfortunately against Gravekeepers, I already have 2 dead cards in Pot of Avarice and Monster Reborn, and that really sucked having to side them out game 2 because I was in a situation where I could have used either of them, and of course they weren't in there because I feared Necro Valley, and I mean, I couldn't draw my MSTs to save my life, like literally like all day, I wasn't drawing MST, and I mean, like, I drew Storm, and it was like, I know you got Road. I'm like, you got 4 back row, one of them's got to be Road, and of course, it's Road, and I was like, this is kind of pointless to play it, so it was kind of hard. But I played a lot of good players, and that makes me really happy that I had such a good experience, and it really challenged me as a player to just be better, like just get better, like practice more, don't second guess myself, like second guess my deck, and just update it, like figure out what I want to run and run it for those reasons, and not like any others. Um, I feel that it was an amazing event. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fans come up to me and say hi and everything, and it was really chill. I mean, I love all you guys who are my subscribers, and it was really cool for you guys to come up and be like, hey, are you Slim? I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? I was like, I watch your videos. I'm such a fan, and I mean, to me that meant everything. I could win the event, and it still wouldn't mean as much as that to know that I had fans there that came to see me, came to talk to me, and I mean, I knew some of them were nervous, and I was like, you guys, I'm just a regular guy. I'm not gonna, shun you or anything. Come and talk to me. We'll have a really nice talk. And I really enjoyed getting to meet a lot of my fans and getting to know that these people are real and they really care about the content I put out. So it really meant a lot to me, and I got a lot of fans along the way that were asking me about my channel and told me that they would sub. So big shout out to everyone for all of that. I had a really great time. I did a lot of crazy things in my videos. One in particular, I embarrassed the hell out of my girl Carly, like, she's gonna kill me. Like, she'll kill me when she sees this video, but I mean, it's fine. If she'll see in the videos that we upload that I was wearing a name tag. I was wearing my Slim name tag on my hoodie, and then on my white tee, like over my heart, I had this, which is, a name tag I had my friend make for me. And it was for her. And like every video, I was like, it's like we only got like 13 days, and like I'm gonna be in LA with her, so it was really chill. So I embarrassed her, and I just embarrassed her again. So I mean, I hope she can forgive me. But yeah, you guys, regionals was just amazing, and I mean, the fact that it was only the first one is just crazy. The fact that that I had such a good experience. I played really well. I made a lot of mistakes. We all do, and I just felt that I could have made a couple changes, and I didn't. And next time, I think that that'll be a lot more important when the time comes to do that. And I feel that by doing that, come the next event, I will definitely be able to improve my game and hopefully get my invite out of the way. But that's my analysis over regionals, you guys. I played a lot of weird decks, like no lie. I ran into a couple Sabers. I didn't run into Infernity, but I heard they were there. Every deck I think that was playable was there, and Tengu Plants did amazing. So they're definitely not out of the wings, even with Tour Guide's ruling change. But that's all I really got to say. I didn't really want to take the whole time on this video. This is going to take place in my weekly update because I'm going to just do that next week because it's too hard with, everyone wanted to know how did regionals go, so I really wanted to cover that for you guys. So I was running Tech Genis. It's nothing special. It just really did well, and I just feel that, I could have improved it a lot more, like I said, by upping the monster count, and by doing that, hopefully, I'll be more successful in the future. I'm not sure what my next deck will be, but I'll keep you guys posted and be giving profiles as soon as I can. So that's all I got to say. If you guys have any comments or feedback below, leave it below. Please continue to rate, comment, subscribe. I hope everyone has a good day, and thank you for watching.